There we go. Okay, got that on. This on. This on. Alrighty. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Here we go. Go live there, and then we will go live here. And we should be all set here. Ready to go. I believe. What's up, y'all? What's up, everybody? Anybody that's joined on? Okay, yeah, that's still going. Okay, perfect. Wait a little bit, but there we go. Okay, perfect. All right, let's get it in, y'all. I'm gonna have one phone in my hand, so if you see me on the phone, I'm not talking on the phone. This is all about fasting, y'all. So let me go ahead and kick it off. My name is Kevin Anytime. I go by Kevin Anytime, and I'm a mindset specialist. I talk about pretty much anything that involves your mindset. And what we're going to do today is a 24-hour fast with the Mindset Matters Institute members. And they basically are going to do a whole day fast. It's going to start later today. I'll get more into that. But I also talk about health, things that involve mental thinking, and I also talk about trending topics sometimes. So, what we're going to do today is we're about to get into what is fasting. If you don't know what fasting is, or if you ever had any questions about it, I'm going to go over a little bit about it. First thing I'm going to tell you, though, is that I'm not a doctor. This is not like doctor advice. Okay, don't try and come for me if if something go wrong. You want to do some research first. I'm gonna say you want to do some research, okay, and then consult a doctor if you haven't found enough of your own research. I'm a strong proponent of you figuring it out yourself first. Okay, so that's the first thing I'm gonna tell you. So don't come for me if you do something wrong and you find out that wasn't for you. But if you do want to fast, I'm going to go over some of the benefits and the reason why I think it's so important that people do it. Okay, so the first thing, what is fasting? What is it? It is simply letting your body stop processing food. That's it. Very simple. Stop letting your body process food. Now, if we want to think about this, if we want to think about this from a mechanistic perspective, right? Like mechanics, like how things work. Okay. If you want to think about it from that perspective, think about it like this. If say we got a car, right? Now, when you have a car, you stop to get gas, right? Just like we should stop to eat. You don't eat and walk, right? We don't eat and walk. Okay. So if you stop to get gas, I mean, okay, you got to stop, cut the car off, get gas. That's our bodies. You want to stop and you want to eat. Okay. You want to stop and you want to eat. But when you stop eating, you're allowing your body to address other areas that it needs to address because your body already has a system built in that knows when something's wrong. That's why when you get sick, your body gives you indicators. Your body will give you a few notifications, so to speak, and be like, yo, something's wrong. Your nose will start running. You'll start sneezing. Your throat will get a bit itchy, right? That is how your body is able to do that more efficiently if you stop eating. Now, if you continue to eat, it's the equivalent of you want to change your tires and get gas at the same time. You probably could do it, right? You probably could do it, but it would be a little more difficult, wouldn't it? right? If you're getting your tires changed, they got to lift up the car. You got the gas in the, you got the gas thing in the gas tank. It's like, whoa, hold on, don't watch out. You don't want to spill it, right? But you probably could do it. Now let's add on something else. Could you also probably get an oil change while you're getting gas and changing your tires? Yeah, probably. It's gonna be way more of a delicate process though. Do y'all see where I'm going with this? That is the exact same thing that happens inside of your body. You're trying to put gas in, you trying to change your tires, you trying to change your oil, all at the same time. So what your body has to do, and what it has done, is over time it compensates, and it's like, okay, we're going to be real delicate. We're going to really have to balance everything that we're doing. Now if you really consider this, you've been doing this for an extended period of time. You've been doing this for a really long time, for years, depending on how old you are. So to try and break that cycle and change it, it is going to be a little bit of a shock. But you got to be willing to go through those processes so that you can get your body on the right track. Just like you want to, when you get something done to your car and the mechanics say, oh, okay, well, here's what else is wrong, right? That's because just like your body, the car compensates a little bit mechanistically, mechanic wise. It compensates a little bit when it has those little imperfections going on in different places. So it gets used to running like that. So then when you change something, yeah, something else is going to go wrong. Something else is going to show up and be like, dang, we need to address this. Dang, we need to address this. But I'm going to tell you, hey, I'll give you this mindset too. I'll give you advice on the car thing. Get it fixed. Just continue to repair it, because at a certain point, what you're going to find out is that you will fix the problems and it'll run better. Okay, that's what this game is. That's what mindset is all about. It's about awareness. If anybody tell you that they smart, or that this person's smarter than, it's this whole game, y'all, this whole game of life is just about awareness. Nobody's smarter than anybody. It's just, if you're aware of something, you'll know how to do it. That's plain and simple. You're just aware of how to do it, aware of how to make money, aware of how to fast, aware of how to change a tire, aware. It's just awareness, y'all. That's all it is. You can learn anything that you decide to learn. You personally can learn anything you decide to learn. And that is a fact, because the human brain is just that powerful. Okay, so that's the baseline of what I want to help you to understand. Okay, and I get this question all the time. I was supposed to put that in the intro. I'm 38 years old. Okay, but I still act, look, and all of that. Well, not act per se, but I still feel like I'm in my early 20s. Okay, I'm 38 years old, y'all. And the reason why is because I'm very serious about what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis. I take that very seriously. Okay. So you want to think about these things that I'm mentioning to you, and then do some research. You could definitely look all of this stuff up, because that's what I've been doing for the past 15 years. Is just trying to figure out, okay, how do I live my best life? How do I operate the best possible way? And these are some of the things that I stumbled across, and I was like, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna incorporate that into my lifestyle, because I know that that benefits you. So let's talk about that, right? Let's go into some of the fasting benefits, because I want y'all to hear some of this, okay? Because this is really important. You're gonna trip out. Now, these are some of the things that happen once you stop eating, okay? I'm gonna read off some of the things that you can hear that happens inside of your body that you don't notice that your body is doing mechanically, right? Okay. Um, so yeah. So the first thing is, from 0 to 2 hours. When you stop eating from 0 to 2 hours, you'll feel pretty normal during the first couple hours, because your body is going through the regular process of breaking down sugar, and your blood sugar starts to rise a little bit, and your pancreas releases insulin to break down more sugar, and for energy stores and the extra sugar for later, right? And sugar is also equated to glucose. Okay, that's what they call glucose. It's pretty much just sugar. Okay, so let's go. So that's 0 to 2 hours. From 2 to 5 hours, as a result of the effects of insulin, your blood sugar decreases to near normal after spiking. And it typically doesn't continue climbing because insulin is immediately delivered into your circulatory system after eating, right? So this is just the normal explanation of what's going on in your body. Okay, we're going to get to the fun part. So just hold on. Okay, so from 5 to 8 hours. So you can think about like when you stop eating and you go to sleep, this is the process that's happening inside of your body that I'm explaining right now. Okay. All right. So from 5 to 8 hours. So this is right when you about to wake up. Okay. At this stage, your blood sugar returns to normal, feeling hungry. Your stomach is reminding you that it's been a while since your last meal. However, you're not actually that hungry. Let me read that again. However, you're not actually that hungry. Just like I was saying, when you're about to get sick, you get these little signals, right? You get little signals. And that's just one of the little signals of, hey, something's going on. What's going on? You're just out of routine. That's it. You're just out of routine. Okay. So will you starve to death? No. Will you shrivel up and lose your muscle mass? No, I'm pretty fit. You know, I'm pretty fit. I'm a pretty easygoing dude. I'm extremely honest. I'm brutally honest. I don't have a receding hairline. This is my hair, right? Okay, because I'm wearing a hat because I just didn't get rebraided. But I want to let y'all know that I'm being straight up. This has nothing to do with nothing. I'm literally just trying to help y'all out. Okay. So um so none of this is going to happen. None of the starve to death or you're losing muscle mass, right? Okay. None of this is going to happen. Actually, your glycogen reserves, your sugar reserves will begin to fall and you might even lose a little body fat. Wow. Okay. Very interesting. Your body will continue to digest your last food intake. It starts to use stored glucose for energy. So you start to feel an energy surge. Okay. It starts to use a little bit of that sugar to help you to get more energized, right? This is for you in the morning. And then, um, and it continues to function as if you'll eat again soon. Okay. All right. Here we go. We got another question here. So, what do you think about continuing to work out if this is your first fast? So, I work out all the time on an empty stomach. Literally in a fasted state from 0 to 8 hours. I wake up and I literally go play basketball like I'm usually practicing, but I practice like I'm in a full court game. I'm running up and down the court in a fasted state. This is and now it's gonna be so important for you to see why too. Okay. I'm answering again. I was answering one of the questions. What do you think about continuing to work out if this is your first fast? Check this out. You're gonna be totally fine. A day fast, you're still gonna be completely fine, dude. Because your body, again, all you gotta think about is your body pretty much for the first day is processing food, literally still processing food through the entire day. So you will be fine because normally you're only going, if you think about it, you probably only went at the most 12 hours without eating. Okay. Most people in general. Okay. So look, here we go. Here we get to the fun part when we get after 8 hours. So 8 to 10 hours. Okay. 8 hours after your last meal, your liver will use up the last of its glucose reserves, so the last of the sugar reserves. Now your body goes into a state called gluconeogenesis, which indicates that your body has switched into fasting mode. All right. That is key. That is major key. Okay. Studies show that glucogenesis is a metabolic pathway, okay, results in the generation of glucose from body fat instead of carbohydrates. So if we want to break down what that means, instead of them using the carbs for energy, it starts to use the sugar. And a lot of people, y'all should know, sugar is one of the main causes of why the fat is stored. Okay, that's why it stick on you, because you don't let it get to this point to where it allows it to start grabbing that sugar off of you and being like, okay, yo, we need some extra energy. Okay, hey, let's go get to the glycogen reserves, which is called the gluconeogenesis. They like, yo, find all the sugar, let's snatch all that up so we can start packing that into the energy, right? And you gonna feel an extra surge of energy when that happens. Okay, but it increases your calorie burning. So basically, because if you and I'm just thinking about this from a simple basic perspective. Okay, that's what I had to do when I was doing this research. I'm like, yo, so what does this mean, man? Like, what does this really mean? What is this really saying? Basically, what this is saying, it increases your calorie burning. Because why? Because sugar is calories, and if you take the rest of the calories away from the processing of food, then now you're actually burning calories. Now you're actually losing weight. Now you're actually doing something, right? That's what this is all about. Okay, because people say, oh, I can't lose calories. I'm telling you, it's because you don't let it get to this process. If you don't let it get to the process where it snatched the sugar away, you're barely scratching the surface of losing any weight or anything like that. Okay. um you're reading about eating nothing at all. What about water? Yeah, water has 0 calories, bro. Water has 0 calories. Sorry, I don't know if you're a girl or a guy, but water has 0 calories, and I'm gonna get to that. So just hold on. All right, so let's go to that was 8 to 10 hours, y'all. From 8 to 10 hours, this is what's going on. You're finally in the 10th hour. It's grabbing the rest of the sugar out of your body, and or your body is using the rest of the sugar, I should say. It's saying, okay, let's get the last little bit of energy we got, so we can pack her or him full of energy. So let's grab this sugar up. So that's what it does, instead of using the carbs that you normally eat with everything else. Okay, all right. So from 10 to 12 hours. Here we go. Here's where I'm talking about, where we get into the fun part. Okay. Your glycogen reserves are running out. As a result, you may become irritable or hangry. Notice I said this is the fun part. You may become irritable or hangry. And this is only if you don't know the process and this is your first time going through it. Yes, it's going to happen. I experienced this. I know 100%. This is a fool. Yes, 10 to 12 hours. This is just in 10 to 12 hours, you might start to get hangry. This is what people sometimes say, I haven't had my coffee, or whatever the case may be. It's literally just because it's like your body is doing a new process. It's saying, yo, let's grab all the rest of this sugar, man. And your body's just not used to it. So you feel some type of way. Okay. That's really all this is about. You just feel some type of way. You like, man, and everything is now your awareness is expanded. Okay, your awareness is expanded to where now you are very sensitive to everything that's going on, because your body your body ain't processing a whole bunch of stuff to where you just literally are oblivious to a lot of stuff. That's what happens, y'all. I'm so serious. You can't consciously see that happening, but that is normally what's going on. When your body is continuously processing stuff, it is taking a little bit of your awareness away from your consciousness. That is what's happening. That's what's happening. And a lot of people don't know that. And that's when I broke it down. I'm like, oh, you got to give your body the opportunity to literally just be, so it can literally perceive everything that's happening. And normally when people do that, that's the hangry. That's when I get hangry feeling, because you're more aware. I'm gonna get into that later, because that's gonna really trip you out. Because I'm at that point now, just in life, period, where I notice a lot of things, and I have to decipher what to actually involve myself in or not, if things matter or things don't matter, and stop being so irritated over very little basic things. Is because I am extremely aware, y'all. I'm extremely aware. And that's not saying anything. It's just that's the process I've been going through to literally make my life better, so to speak. And it will get better. It's a process. All right. Like I said, this is the fun part. Okay. So let me finish reading this. Your glycogen reserves are running out. As a result, you may feel irritable or hangry. Just relax. It's a sign your body is burning fat. And now this is why I preach and teach meditation. is because you're going to need something to calm you down. You're going to need something to calm you down. You're going to have to learn how to manage this new energy, because that's really all it is. It's new energy now that you have to be like, okay, let me chill out. Let me settle down. Let me not be so mad, right? It's a balancing of all of these things. Okay, so with little glycogen left, fat cells will release fat into your bloodstream. They also go straight into your liver and are converted into energy for your body. Actually, you are cheating your body into burning fat in order to survive. Cheating, I don't like to use that. What you're doing is you are telling your body, this is what we want to do. Okay, you're allowing it to do everything that it needs to do. You're allowing it to process all of the food. Okay, and you're saying, yo, we want to burn fat. I don't want to keep all of this stuff on me. Okay, so this is what we want to do. So you tell your body, I'm not going to eat until you finish this process. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Another question. My 12-hour will be around 1 a.m. I'll be asleep during this phase or wake up to it. No. Just stay asleep. Just stay asleep. You'll be good. You'll be good. Let me continue. Okay. So this is 12 to 18 hours. Now I'm going to read 12 to 18 hours. Okay. So from 12 to 18 hours, now it's the turn of fat into fuel for your body. You're in the metabolic state called ketosis. And you can look up ketosis. I'm not going to go into that deep definition. You'll have to look into that. Okay. The glycogen is almost used up, and your liver converts fat into ketone bodies, an alternative energy source for your body, like a power plant. When the power go out, or if something happened drastic, it turns on the energy reserves. All right. So fat reserves are readily released and consumed. For this reason, ketosis is sometimes referred to as the body's fat burning mode. Okay, so this is basically fat burning mode from 12 to 18 hours. When your body don't have nothing in it, it's like, yo, we got to do something with the rest of this stuff. Okay, so now it's like, yo, you don't even necessarily have to work out. If you start doing every day, you don't eat for 18 hours, I'm telling you, you will begin to lose weight. It's gonna take a little while, because your body, again, you oil changing, you gyre rotating, you're doing all of this stuff, and the body is used to it. So you have to give it at least a month for you to notice, okay, yeah, there's a little bit of a difference here. I can actually feel what's going on here. You got to go through a whole month. Okay. But let's see here. So ketosis produces fewer inflammatory byproducts. So it provides health benefits to your heart, metabolism, and brain. Listen, y'all, this is so key right here. Okay. Because a lot of people talk about inflammation. This will help you to minimize that. Okay. This will help you to minimize that. You're going to minimize the amount of inflammation. Why? Because you're allowing your body to do what it's designed to do. That's why you're allowing your body to do what it's designed to do. It has to take all of that food and figure out what to do with it. And once it takes the rest of the sugar, and it's like, yo, let's turn this into some energy so we can turn up. And then it allows you to turn up. Once your body gets used to that process, you're going to feel amazing. I'm telling you, you're gonna start feeling amazing. Again, when you abruptly hit the brakes and switch gears and do something else, there's gonna be a little bit of a process. But once you get used to this, you're going to feel amazing, because I feel great. I feel great. I literally go to LA Fitness, play with a couple cats. They think I'm in my 20s, because they like, dog, you running up and down. And that's only because the average male that's in the lower 40s right now, they expect them to be old and decrepit and, oh man, I can't get up and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, why? Because why? You've been eating and not letting your body process for 40 years. Think about if you're doing something for 40 years, y'all. Whatever you're doing for 40 years, you're going to be highly adept at it, good or bad. Okay, like Jim Rohn. If you eat an apple a day for 40 years, it'll probably benefit you. But if you eat a Hershey bar a day for 40 years straight, might not have the same benefits. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to figure out what this is, and it's a long game. It's a marathon run. Okay, and you're looking for longevity as opposed to a quick fix. Okay, this is a longevity play. All right, so let me go into the next thing. Okay, because this is where it's really gonna get fun. All right, from 18 to 24 hours. Here we go. This is what y'all been waiting for. All right. From 18 to 24 hours. The longer you fast, the deeper into ketosis you will go. By 18 hours, your body has switched into fat burning mode. Research shows that after fasting for 12 to 24 hours, the energy supply from fat will increase by 60%. And it has a significant increase after 18 hours. Okay? After 18 hours. Now listen. Number one, the level of ketone bodies rise. Number two, ketones act as signaling molecules to tell your body how to better regulate its metabolism in a stressful environment. Number three, your body's your body's anti-inflammatory and rejuvenation processes are ready to work. Yes, I said rejuvenation processes. So here's what I'm gonna encourage you to do. First is I encourage everyone to do a 24-hour fast, but I encourage you to do like 26 hours. And here's why. Okay. I'm going to go over the last part of it. From 24 to 48 hours, autophagy starts. This is this is a superpower that you literally have inside of you that's been waiting dormant this entire time. I'm dead serious, y'all. Okay. This is a superpower that you have that can literally make you superhuman. Okay. Listen. At this point, this is from 24 to 48 hours. So you can go 2 days if you want to. But listen, and then the 3 day it's got even crazier benefits, I'm telling you. But look, we're not going to go that deep. Okay. 24 to 48 hours. At this point, your body triggers autophagy. The definition of autophagy literally means self-devouring. So let's why that's important. Okay. Cells start to clean up their house. They remove unnecessary or dysfunctional components. Unnecessary or dysfunctional components inside your body. If you have not gone through a day's fast, you have never been through this process. Think about how long that has been going on. Your body hasn't been able to address unnecessary and dysfunctional components inside of it. You never gave it the chance to do that. That's why this is so important. That's why I'm telling you guys this. It's not because whatever, it don't even matter. Just listen to this, okay? So it's a good thing because it allows the orderly degradation and recycling of cellular components. Think about it. They tell us to recycle all the time. Why? Because it's important for the environment. Just like it's important for the environment, it's an important thing for your body. Your body needs to recycle, okay? Recycle some of the cells, fix them up, make them into something else. You got to give your body the opportunity to do that. During autophagy, cells break down viruses. They break down bacteria and damage components. That means your cells literally turn into action. They go straight into action. They turn straight into super cells. And they're like, yep, okay, we're not processing food. Time to go to work. That's what happens. But your body has that inside of it. Your body has that inside of it. So it's like, okay, we finna get loose. What's in here that's not supposed to be here? That's how your body is designed. It's like, yo, okay, we finna attack anybody that ain't supposed to be here. Let's get them out. So they go on a straight ninja hunt and they just whooping everything that ain't supposed to be there. Okay, that's how this goes down. So In this process, you will get the energy to make new cell parts. It's significant for cells' health, renewal, and survival. The main benefit of autophagy is best known as the body turning back the clock and creating younger cells. Now just sit on that. I'm going to say that one more time. It's significant for cells' health, renewal, and survival. The main benefit of autophagy is best known as the body turning back the clock and creating younger cells. I don't look like this for no reason. People don't continuously say, oh, wow, I didn't know you were, almost 40. Why? It's not really, and I thought about this, right? And I know my mom's watching. My mom, check this out. Moms used to yell all the time. I used to be downstairs in the basement playing a video game for days on end. She'll cook food. I'm still on the game. I'm like, I'm trying to beat this game, right? I'll be downstairs on the game. She'd be like, yeah, come eat this food. I will stretch it to the very last point to where she'd be like, dude, if you don't come eat this food, I'm gonna have to jack you up, right? And she wouldn't jack me up, but she'd be really mad, and I ain't want to upset her. So I would go up and eat. But here's what I'm gonna tell you. I was already doing this without realizing it. I was stretching out eating without eating for at least, I would say at least 14 to 16 hours, which where you will see some of the benefits. When I was a kid, y'all, I've been doing this since I was a kid and I didn't even know it. And when I thought about it, when I started researching this, I was like, yo, that's what I've been doing. That's why it's not really genetics, y'all. It's not really genetics. Oh, this, that, and the other. There's a small portion of that. And I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, because a lot of people say, yo, black don't crack and this, that, and the other. Here's the reality of that. Is that if you think about what we had to go through when we were here, is that they probably didn't eat. They probably didn't eat as much right away, right? Because you have to wait for master to give you some food. You have to wait. So if you gotta wait, you're automatically going through that process. So it was a gift and a curse. It was really a gift and a curse. But look, I'm gonna tell you, the only reason why I know, not the only reason, again, the main reason why I look like this is because I continuously go through this process without thinking about it. Sometimes I ain't gotta eat. I ain't gotta eat. I don't be hungry like that. And they like, oh, Kev, you got a good metabolism. That's just, so do babies. Every single baby has an incredible metabolism. If you got a baby, you will know this. If you got a baby, she or he will poop on like clockwork. And you like, man, I'm changing diapers like crazy. I started noticing that too. I'm paying attention to it. I'm like, yo, we're already built for this. The human is already built like that. Babies really don't even be wanting to eat like that. My daughter be declining food all the time. I'm like, dang, well, and then I start paying attention, like, oh, it's because she like, yo, she can feel it. She like, yo, my body, my son used to do the same thing. My body is like, yo, I don't need food right now. I'm good. I still got to process. She probably ate a whole bunch of something before. She's letting her body do its process. She can't talk and tell you that right now, but that's what's going on. Letting the body do its work. And that's what we all have to do. So if you allow a child to operate like that for the majority of their beginning years, guess what? They're gonna end up looking young for an extended period of time. That's all it is, y'all. That's literally all it is, y'all. I'm telling you, that is all it is. You just have to learn this process. This is how deeply I was studying this process. Okay, this is how deeply I was studying this process. I'm like, yo, okay, so that mean that, and this mean this, and whoa. So when I was a kid, this, that, I dove all the way into it, what I like to call subatomic. I looked at the surface, then I went even deeper. I was like, yo, what's behind here? And I was like, whoa, okay, what's behind here? And I just kept uncovering things of why this makes so much sense. Because I had to make that much sense for me to be able to go through this process and be like, should I really stop eating for a day? Should I really stop eating for this amount of time? Plus, it's biblical. Jesus fasted for 40 days. And it talks about fasting often in the Bible, y'all. This is biblical stuff. Jesus mentioned a few times, when you fast, don't act like, don't scrunch your face up and be acting all, oh, just for attention. He like, just do it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand that this stuff dates way, 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 way back. Okay. Way back before they came out with the food pyramids and all of that stuff. All right. This is how your body designed. Again, I thought about it from a fundamental perspective. I was like, how does this basically make sense? I was like, okay, stop eating, allow my body, my nervous system, the whole cellular process to start recognizing other things. Then when I thought about that and I read, oh, yes, it does help to do that, and it will recognize dysfunctional and unnecessary components. You got dysfunctional and unnecessary components inside your body right now if you haven't gone through a 24-hour fast. Plain and simple. That's wild, right? And I was like, yeah, that's wild. So guess what I did? Because I'm a scientist of life. I'm a creative artist of life. I said, let's try it. That's what I decided to do. I said, hey, I'll be the guinea pig. I'll be the guinea pig. Let's see what's up. Let's do it. And I did it and I felt fine. And I was like, it wasn't bad at all. What? This is crazy. That's it? This is it? Oh, okay. So let's continue to do it and see if there's extra benefits, right? And now I started fasting like 5 years ago. And that's what really helped me to be able to figure it out. I was like, oh, okay. So I've been doing this. I've been fasting for like 5 years, y'all. Okay. I've been doing this for a long time. And I was like, yo, this is the cheat code. This is the cheat code people really looking for. It's just a process. It's just a process, y'all. All right. So here's what I want to say. Us, the Mindset Matters Institute, the people that may see this later or watching right now, the people in the Mindset Matters Institute are going through a 24-hour fast today. Okay, today. And I want you to start at 5 p.m. your time. 5 p.m. your time. Okay. And whatever you're going to do, like who is that? Try to eat. Oh, let's go into that. How to prepare for a fast. All right, let's go into that. Hold on. Because you gotta properly prepare for that. Okay. Woo, if y'all could see that. I wish I can go into the extra benefits when you go longer, but I'll let you do that research yourself and see what's going on. Okay. But let's go into preparing for a fast. Okay. I'm gonna have to call them back because they tripping. All right. Let's go into preparing for a fast. Okay. I'm trying to think. Did I have any obligations at 12? Hopefully not. I don't know. Okay. Preparing for a fast. All right. I started 20 minutes ago. Thanks for the inspiration. All right. Yeah. Okay. Well, look, check this out. All right. This is how you prepare. Okay. First, you want to make sure, and this is subjective, y'all, because everybody eats differently. Okay. So you gotta kind of assess yourself and see what you've been doing. You got to really take notes on yourself and figure out, okay, what have I been doing? What have I been doing in my life? What have I been eating? Because the number one thing is to eat enough protein, such as meat, fish, tofu, and nuts. Okay, so you want to make sure you have enough protein in your body before you do this. Okay, so you don't really feel crazy, mess yourself up. Okay, but again, some people eat, peanuts for snacks. Some people eat a bunch of meat. Some people don't eat meat. Some people eat fish. You got to figure out what you've been doing. So figure out where's the protein. How can I get some? Research what's enough protein on average for a human being and assess what you've been doing. Okay. Eat high fiber foods such as nuts, beans, fruits, and vegetables. Okay. And again, this is preparing for a fast. What's up? Mentally great. How you doing, sir? All right. So eat high fiber foods such as nuts, beans, fruits, and vegetables. So that's what you want to eat. This is preparing for the fast. Okay. This is preparing for the fast. Drink plenty of water. Make sure you're hydrated. That's I mean, we all just need to do that, period. I need to work on that myself. All right. Fill yourself with natural foods to help control your appetite at meal times. Okay. So you want to try and get away from anything that's like extra, you know what I'm saying? Like probably high greasy fast foods, anything that's gonna shock the insulin or the system in your body to be like, because that's what actually makes you crave stuff more is when you eat a lot of something, and you get it all turns into sugar at the end of the day. When you eat a lot of it, it turns into a lot of sugar, and then sugar is addictive and makes you want more sugar, right? So that's what you want to pay attention to. You want to make sure, oh, okay, am I eating a whole bunch? Am I not eating enough? Again, we talked about a lot of stuff in this video. I'm gonna save it. It's gonna be posted on my page. Make sure that you watch this again if you need to, because it's incredibly important. Okay, but if you fill yourself up with natural foods, by the time you get off of the fast, you'll feel a lot better. You won't be like, oh, let me eat whatever, because that's the next thing I'm gonna go into is after the fast. You don't want to get crazy. I done did that a couple times. Ate a whole row of cookies. Like, nope, don't do that. That is not a good thing. All right. You scared me talking about preparing. I'm gonna eat some. I'm gonna eat some almonds. Then start 20 minutes. You'll still be fine. I mean, for the most part, it depends. You really got to make sure you hydrated though. And I'm also gonna go into what you can actually do during this fast. Because some people say black coffee, and you could do black coffee if this is your first time. I recommend doing black coffee because it really gives you a boost of mental clarity and it kind of helps you out. But coffee actually has calories, and I'm like, oh man, when I found out, I was pretty sad. I'm like, dang. So anything zero calorie, you're good. If it's 0 calories, you are good. Okay, I've did Propel, different water drinks and stuff like that. 0 calorie, you should be good. Okay, for a 24-hour fast. But if you do want to have coffee only got like maybe 2 to 3 calories sometimes. Straight black coffee, no cream, no sugar, stuff like that. Okay. Now, after fasting, let's go into that. Okay. After fasting, avoid overeating 100%. I'm telling you, don't eat a whole bunch. You'll mess yourself up. Don't do it. I did that one time, and yeah, it was a bad situation. So you just want to eat a little bit, just let your body be, recognize, oh, okay, we got food coming in here. We about to do something. We about to process again. Like, don't just be like, yo, process all this food. And it's like, oh, it's going to trip out. It's going to be like, just like all of a sudden, if you working at the mechanic shop or if you working at fast food, all of a sudden the line get crazy out the door and you like, everybody's frantic, right? That's the same thing that happened in your body. Okay. If all of a sudden all these cars pull up at the same time, you're going to be like, dog, what the heck? You're going to want to quit. Okay. So don't do that to your body. All right. Eat high protein food and vegetables, and then take a break if you feel unwell. All right. So that's the main gist of fasting as a whole. It's really important, y'all. Again, if you pull anything out of this, the basics of what a fast is you're just allowing your body to stop processing food, man. Just let it rest for a hot second so it can be like, okay, what else can we do? Let your body figure that out. Let your body say, yo, what else can we do? That's it. That's at the basics of it. Okay. And then these little little things I gave y'all, little tips, should help you. But anything 0 calorie should be good. Okay. Because it's 0 calories. It's not going to spike your insulin. No sugar. Try to do no sugar whatsoever. But very, very, very low calories can still get you into autophagy process because your body is like, oh, we got to look, and then it knock it out real quick and then get back to, okay, what else can we do? You know what I mean? So, but don't do that often. Don't just continuously like, oh, well, let me take a little peanut here and do a little M&M here. And because then it's defeating the purpose. You're still not letting your body completely address, hey, where are the pain points? Where's the inflammation? Where are the people that are, where's the unwanted and dysfunctional components that we need to start chopping up and or mending? And that's what it's designed to do. It's designed to do that. So I really do hope this helped. Again, y'all, send me your email. Okay, send me your email. You can get on my email list, and I am constantly sending once a week beneficial information about mindset tips, y'all. Everything mindset. Usually it's like it's health, it's a mental thinking ability, or it might be a trending topic that I feel like I need to hone in on and help people to think better on. But for the most part, you will get some good information like this when I come across it. And yeah, so let me know. So if you got my Instagram or wherever we at, I'm on all these platforms. So YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Message me and I can give you the sign up. You can shoot me your email. I'll put you in the email list. And we can get it in. All right, because I'm just trying to help people out. Quick question. Go ahead with the quick question. Let's get it. Any questions for anybody? Is anybody on here with some questions? Let me know. I'm here to answer some questions too. So I'll wait a second. But yeah, man. Fasting. How long after you started 5 years ago did you realize it was the cheat code? Um, probably like the third year in. Probably the third year in. And the reason why was because I started researching about it more. And I think through that process, I just started thinking about what how does the human being basically work? And I think me having kids gave me a little edge up on that too. It was like, yo, your kids, like my son don't be wanting to eat all the time. My daughter don't be wanting to eat all the time. And I'm like, why is that? Why do we get hungry more than they do? And I'm like, oh, it's just a process. It's just a program that we built, thinking that, yo, I gotta eat 3 times a day. No, you really don't. You really don't have to. It's something that we just pre-built inside of our systems. So I just started, like, it was like 3 years ago, I just started really paying attention to stuff. Like, okay, so then why do I, yeah, because that was one of the things. I was like, well, why do I still feel young? And is it genetics? Is it not? And I was like, no. The more I started thinking about it, I was like, no, I didn't used to eat a lot, period. And I'm like, oh snap. Okay. I didn't used to eat a lot, even when, because man, me and my guys would be outside playing basketball from morning to night. We'll go out like 9 in the morning. Moms would make breakfast. I'll eat maybe, and then I play so late that dinner gone, all of this stuff gone. I'll go to sleep, wake up the next morning, then eat. You know what I mean? Like I saw it basically was an entire day, like at least 16 hours at the least. Um, so yeah, this is something that I have been doing way more than 5 years, but I just started really paying attention to it 5 years ago. So but yeah, and if you can't, yeah, if you can't, I don't know, you might want to message it here because I don't know how they do with the if you can message me or not. If you're not following me, then follow me first, or well, I don't know. I just know that I tried to message a couple people and TikTok was like, yo, you can't message them, you're not following them. I'm like, what kind of goofiness is that? But that's that's only if it doesn't go through. But yeah, but I'm just on here, man, just trying to share good information. Again, me and the institute, we are going through this fast. Again, 5 o'clock, y'all. I'm gonna have to send them a message because I don't know if I've seen any of y'all on here. But it's 5 o'clock, y'all, 5 p.m. because everybody signed up. Everybody signed up and joined in. So I'm gonna have to message them. 5 o'clock p.m. your time is when you should stop eating. Okay. Stop eating 5 o'clock p.m. your time, and then we're gonna go to 5 p.m. the next day. Then you can have a nice little dinner for yourself. Okay. But yeah, that's how we doing it. All right. So trying to think, did I forget anything? Did I forget anything? Let me look. Let me look to see if I forgot anything. I don't think I forgot anything though. After fasting, yep, avoid overeating. Yep. Nope. Nope, we are good. We are totally good, y'all. Thank you so much for the likes. Appreciate it. It's gonna help spread this out. But yeah. If y'all not following me anywhere, just the Mindset Matters. YouTube is at Mindset Matters More. Um, I got the Mindset Matters page on TikTok as well. If you look up Mindset Matters. But yeah, y'all, fasting is the cheat code. I'm telling you, fasting is the cheat code. You'll turn back the clock. And I'm talking about at any age. At any age, you'll start turning back the clock, start looking younger. I don't care how old you are. Okay. Um, got the email. Oh, I would have to look. But yeah, you can look up Kevin. You can Google Kevin anytime and that shows up right away, all my stuff. So if I don't get it, I'll let you know. But yeah, you typed it here. Oh, let me see. Let me see. Uh let me see. Oh, there we go. Okay, here, let me write that down real quick. Yeah, I'll put you in the email list, man, and we'll get it in. And for doing that, if you want, I have the Elements of Life program that I'm giving out for 1 month free, where I teach you a month of meditation. So you can also partake in that. It's not uh, obligatory. It's not an obligation, but it's something that you would get for signing up for my email list. So you get a whole month of meditation, man. So